In the spring of 2014, that's when I went through my first major diet. At the end of 2013, I injured my right quad just from overreaching and just pushing my body way past what was safe and healthy. And at the end of 2013, I believe I was 213 pounds. And I was at the point where I couldn't train. I was way, way too fat, and I just one day looked in the mirror and thought to myself, you know what? You got really strong, or relatively strong, but you got super fat in the process. It's time to make a change. And so I bought a digital scale. I started weighing my food, and I went from 213 pounds, I think, all the way down to 167. So I lost a lot of weight, and I did it relatively unsafely and just definitely improperly. I lost too much weight, in such a fast time period. It was over the course of, I believe, 4 months. It was one of my academic semesters at the university where I teach, and it felt great to lose the weight. I was definitely lean and shredded. I was probably a 10.5 or 11% body fat, but that led to me just yo-yo dieting until the end of 2015. And had I known what I know now about dieting back then, I could have saved myself a lot of strength, a lot of time, and just a lot of very unhealthy episodes of binge eating and yo-yoing. And I yo-yo dieted for 1.5 years, which was really unfortunate. I developed an extremely unhealthy relationship with food. At the end of 2015, I saw a posting on the T Nation website which really changed the way that I felt about dieting and eating. And thankfully I saw that, and so I stopped my yo-yo dieting. In my opinion, the #1 most important thing to overcome yo-yo dieting is developing a healthy relationship with food. Particularly when you're dieting, completely eliminating the foods you like, and always making sure and striving so hard to eat in a calorie deficit and exercise so much. That can become a real problem because if you eliminate the foods that you like, one day your body levels, your leptin levels, your hormones are going to tell you, eat, and you're going to eat the foods you like, and you're still going to be hungry, and you're going to eat and eat and eat and eat, and you're going to gain a lot of weight, and you're going to set back your diet by, who knows, a week or more. And so definitely when you're dieting, if you have cravings for certain kinds of food, eat them. It's not going to kill you if you are over your maintenance calories for a day or for 2 or even 3, as long as you're not binging. I mean, if you want to have pizza, if you want to have some, I love red velvet cake. If I want to have red velvet donuts or red velvet cupcakes or cake, I will eat those things. I'm not doing it these days because I am trying to maintain a body weight and or very slowly bulk up, but I'm at the point in my daily calorie levels that I can fit those kinds of foods into my macros and not go over by extreme amounts. These days I'm eating anywhere from 3,000 to 4,400 calories depending on if I train or don't. So yeah, just so that you don't end up in some kind of crazy yo-yo cycle, you really need to develop a healthy relationship with food, and you can do that just by eating your normal diet food. And then if you when it comes to the end of the day, if you want to have something sweet or if you want to have something salty, go for it. Just make sure that you don't go crazy. And if you don't eliminate those foods completely while you're dieting, the chances of you binging and going crazy will be quite low. So. Here I am back at home to finish up the video. The final things that I want to say about diet and weight loss are just some strategies and tips to help make it easier. One is to
plan ahead. Think the day before about what you're going to eat the next day, and you can cook your own meals. And when you cook your own meals, you know how much you're eating, and you know what's in your food, and you can calculate the calories, things like that. The other thing about dieting and weight loss is it doesn't have to be, and it really shouldn't be, this terrible, awful experience. For me, I don't ever do genuine cardio, like high intensity interval training or cycling or jogging. I just walk. I try to walk 10,000 steps a day, maybe up to 15,000, and it's low impact. It's not, stressful or difficult. And just by simply moving more and being more active that way, you can lose a lot of weight, and you don't have to, kill yourself in the process. That's it for the video, guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, or if it was enjoyable or informative. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for your support. It really does mean a lot. I've gotten contacted through private messages and texts and things like that from friends and from students asking questions and saying that they are enjoying these videos. So that really means a lot to me, that people are taking the time out of their day to come and watch these videos. So thanks so much for your support. I will see you guys in the next video.